impartial judges and audience. This is the government whip of it, and this house believes that feminists should aggressively oppose industry. For the past decade, industry has taken by storm. With catchy tunes, eye-catching visuals, and big dances, pop has gathered its fair share of popularity among people. However, as more mainstream media focuses on the lives of K-pop idols, the spotlights have turned to darker parts of the seemingly glamorous industry. The death of K-pop star Sully has brought attention to the many stars face surrounding controversial topics such as mental health. Sully was a former member of the group FX. Throughout her career, she utilized her social media platform to speak out on mental health and cyber. Unlike most other stars, she defied social norms and standards held up in South Korea, such as talking about her anxiety and social media platforms. Because of her activism, she has received a lot of hate and judgment within and outside the industry. Also, Richie's believed that the cause of her suicide was due to cyberbullying and depression. The sudden death has thus sparked conversations to aspect of the industry. The K-pop industry has long been known for extremely restrictive and pressurizing nature, especially to young. In an article by The Guardian, the competitive entertainment industry described as a conveyor belt production of new and best. Performers as young as ages of 12 live under the pressure of the time. Agencies monitor their every move and restrict their diets, the content they put out and even their dating lives. In a society that stigmatizes mental illness, stars face backlash when students struggles with mental illness. Thus, many young performers are susceptible to high stress and a serious mental illnesses such as anxiety and depression. When millions of teenagers and even adults come to their every decision is subject to judgment public. Fandoms are quick to criticize how idols live their lives, link their social media accounts, thousands of comments each day on insignificant aspects of their lives. Consequently, idols develop anxiety and depression, keep a serious condition that could lead to suicide. The increasing statics of suicides within the industry, people are calling for greater support for performers. Local authorities should closely monitor agencies and set up regulations to ensure a healthy and safe environment provided for idols. Ultimately, it is up to us, the audience of such a large entertainment industry, to view these stars without judgment or a stereotypic mindset in order to truly make a change. While K-pop industry can be glamorous and upbeat, Korean society often emphasizes unattainable beauty standards. For Korean beauty standards, a slim, small face and a V-shaped jawline, pale skin and double eyelids, tall skin and larger eyes are often considered a must to be. K-pop idols and trainees are put under strict diets that can get to extreme levels. A former member of the Korean pop told Insider that they were not allowed to eat midnight snacks or things like candy or chips, so they would to them in the bathroom and eat there. The struggle doesn't end after an artist's debut. However, K-pop stars are under constant pressure to maintain their weight and appear attractive to the audience. Artists can have back-to-back performances and rehearsals hours, and this rigid schedule and lack of proper nutrition put them at a risk for health issues. While K-pop stars have won the world over their stunning and catchy songs, we can't fail to ignore what goes behind the scenes. K-pop stars are humans too, and the moment we forget is when they are cool. In South Korea, there is very little very different and having unique features, considering that South Korea's culture is binded to a very one-dimensional and homogeneous society. Finally, considering that South Korea is a very classic country, appearing upper class and elite is the ultimate beauty standard to achieve. For example, pale skin is considered to be beautiful, because people from higher socio-economic statuses naturally avoided the sun since they did not have to carry out laborious and outdoorsy jobs. Being said, darker skin is associated with poor class. Many may argue that many cultures are appearance conscious, that it is human nature to be attracted. However, the prevalent appearance consciousness of South Koreans is deeply embedded into their culture. It is a matter of being presentable. We are worried for the children which get influenced by K-pop industry. The emphasis on appearing outwardly is still very prevalent and very impressive. Male pop singers are a part of a powerful and influential industry. Chances are that these Korean pop singers underwent multiple cosmetic procedures to cater to a image that appeals to their music levels. Given that their fan bases typically consist of younger people, it is sensible to think that teenagers view their idols on magazines and television shows, quickly associate being important with. If K-pop industry does not reinforce its people to carry such intense pressure to appeal a certain way that satisfies its beauty standards, and men may feel as if they could walk out the door without any makeup, the feeling of unworthiness and pressures to undergo cosmetic procedures. There will be a collective shift focus from appearance to character, focusing on glorifying character and people to want to improve themselves in ways that can improve the quality of lives rather than wanting to change their faces. Changing one's appearance due to feelings of unworthiness is a very damaging cycle, and that painful insecurity may never be accepted. So that is why this house strongly believing that this could hopefully pave a brighter path for a more transparent and progressive society, and we are looking to that day.